Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. If you like the video, subscribe, give it a like, hit the hyper button. Also hit the notification button. Bro, this is a college draft channel, and this is a channel for all 32 NFL teams. Title of this video is How to Rebuild the Giants. Listen, man, the game's still going on, but they pretty much won versus the Cowboys. The Giants pretty much shit the bed, man. The last 2 weeks of the season, you guys had the number one pick overall in your hands, and you let it slip through. You could have traded. People are going to look. Listen, if the Raiders are going to take Mendoza. If the Giants, if you guys would have had it, you could have got a boatload of picks for him. If you would have lost this game, you would have been sitting at 2. People will even move up for Dante Moore from Oregon, but you just won. So who knows how far you're going to slide back now. All right, first of all, you guys need a head coach, man. You guys, there's rumors, Mike McCarthy, I've heard Jason Garrett. You don't want to go down that route. He's horrible. All he does, he's the clapper. He goes like that. You don't want to do that. I think I'm not a big McCarthy fan, but I do think McCarthy will help Jackson Dart. Listen, if you guys can be in a position to move back, I would move back. Let's start on the offensive side of the ball. You have good skill position players. You have good wide receivers. You got a good young tight end. He just needs to stay healthy. And Theo Johnson. Listen, Tyrone Tracy is serviceable. You just need a running back. Let's be honest. Cam Scatterboom, I know he's a fan favorite. He turned his leg into coleslaw. He broke 2 bones with ligament damage. Best case scenario, that's a 2-year injury. So he'll be back in 2027. You guys need a running back. But before that, you guys got to fix this O-line, man. Now, the problem with this draft is it is tremendous right tackle. But you guys have – so which is good for you because you need a right tackle. You guys have a decent left tackle. Muaga from Miami. He's a beast, man. Also a guy I think you should be looking at. But the number one right tackle slot is either going to be Francis Muaga or Jennings Dunker out of Iowa. Those are don't even listen. Fanu, Utah, Lomu, Utah. Don't even look at those guys. They both weigh 300 pounds with pads on and quarters in both their pockets. But then people will say, oh, how do you say that, Savage? The consensus has those guys as the number one rated offensive lineman. And my response was, when you was in 3rd grade and your teacher said to you, oh, if you jumped off the bridge, if your friend jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? Just because other people have people ranked, I go by my rankings. You guys got to rebuild this O-line. You have to, man. It's a good center class. You got Logan Jones out of Iowa. Slaughter out of Florida. He's much bigger side. He's like 6'5", 330. You got a kid, Bryce Foster, out of Texas A&M. My only question with him is he's like 6'5", 330. My only question is how much he loves football. Logan Jones out of Iowa, 6'3", 300. Not the biggest, but great technician. Defense, man. You guys have a lot of tools there, man. You got Dexter Lawrence. You got Burns. Listen, I've done a video already on this. Abdul Carter is not an edge. Abdul Carter is an off-the-ball linebacker. Abdul Carter is a rover. He's somebody that has to be lined up everywhere. So when the quarterback gets on the center, he has to look around and see where Abdul Carter is. I know the fan base is down on him. Yo, 99 times out of 100, and this goes for all 32 teams. I take that back, but very few teams can develop players. Teams mostly ruin players' careers. Yo, Sam Darnold's in the playoffs, yet you can Google it. When he was with the Carolina Panthers, there's pictures of Sam Darnold, an NFL quarterback, taking snaps at defensive tackle. That's criminal. A lot of time, these younger quarterbacks go to bad teams, and they're in a no-win situation, and then they get on. It takes them their second team to show something. I also think your front office looks horrendous. That Daniel Jones left, and he had all that success in Indianapolis, yet he looked horrendous with the Giants. I think you guys let the bully hang around way, way, way too long. But who knows what would and I wasn't a big Daniel Jones fan at all, but who knows what type of year the Colts would have. Colts were 8-2, and he blew out his Achilles. Who knows what kind of year the Colts would have had if he doesn't get hurt, he doesn't get hurt. But you guys have talent, man, on defense, man. Like I said, you got Burns, you got Carter. You got the Minnesota safety you took like 2 years ago. So listen, I think you're out of. I think you're out of. Like I said, the game is still going on. Use one. I'm pretty sure you're out of the second pick. But you guys was in a position. You guys would have got a boatload of picks for Mendoza, and you really could have threw multiple picks at the O-line, some more on defense, another running back. The run on running backs is going to start round 3. Running backs I love: Katron Allen, Nicholas Singleton, Penn State. I like Justice Haynes out of Michigan. Million running backs. Running back. There's only one running back. I got one running back with a round 1 grade, and that's Jeremiah Love. Listen, you guys got to go O-line. And good thing for you is this class is phenomenal. Right tackle class. Good guards, good centers. Guys need a coach. Well, you guys beat the Cowboys today. I didn't even know any of your wide receivers. I think you took the parking attendants outside and you had them play wide receiver today. But it sucks when that first round pick, when the first overall is in your hand and you win the last 2 games of the year. You blew it. You blew it. Copland. What was it? Garrison, New Jersey. Look it up on YouTube for all the young cats out there. You blew it, you deaf fuck. The Giants blew having the first overall pick. Giants pretty much, I think, blew. I don't think he's going to have the second. All I'm trying to say there, you would have had teams coming up for the 2 quarterbacks. Got to get a coach, man. I said what I said, and you guys don't be down on Carter. Good boy, he was watching porn. I don't think he was watching porn. If anything, he was probably watching a video some broad sent him, bro. Come on. What would you do if you were playing for the Giants and you're in Manhattan and you got like a $50 million contract, man? Any of us, we were 21, we'd be worse, man. So, cut the kid a break and just move the kid back to linebacker, man. Because you're gonna because he's about this narrow, Abdul Carter. He's not an edge. And I don't know how anyone can all sit in a room and look at everybody and say, yeah, he's an edge. Yeah, he's an edge. Yeah, he's an edge. No, he's not. Listen, I'm at 360 draft prospects with film already dropped. By April the 1st, I will have 750 total draft prospects ranked. Then also 50 sleepers. Out of my 50 sleepers last year, more than 25 made NFL teams. Day 3, I just throw darts on day 3. Bang, 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 bang. But day 3 is the core of your team. Undrafted free agents, I know I find starters because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, you blew it. Peace out.